Hi, welcome to Torah Adventures, Season 3, Episode 5.
The Feasts of the Lord.
I think I'll start picking the bell peppers. Will you finish picking the blueberries?
Okay.
Caitlin, lunch will be ready in a few minutes.
Be there in a minute, Mom.
I'll go home and eat lunch too. Meet you back here when I'm done.
Okay.
Well, we're into the fourth day of unleavened bread. Up next is first fruits.
Can I read about first fruits now?
Sure. But we'll be discussing all the feast days tonight with the Lopezes.
Oh, well, I'll just wait until tonight then. I'm gonna go finish picking fruit with Ezra in the garden.
Great. See you later, my girl. Mwah.
Love you too, Mom. Amen. Well, can I get you more tea, Rena? How about more lemon water for you, Mike?
No, thanks, Orchid. I'm okay for now, sister.
So, the next feast is first fruits. Who wants to read about that in Leviticus 23:9? I do. All right, Caitlin, go ahead. Then Jehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, and say to them, When you enter the land which I am going to give to you, and you gather its harvest, then you shall bring in the sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest to the priest. He shall wave the sheaf before Jehovah for you to be accepted on the day after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it. Now on the day when you wave the sheaf, you shall offer a male lamb 1 year old without defect as a burnt offering to Jehovah. Its grain offering shall then be 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil, an offering by fire to Jehovah for a soothing aroma, with its drink offering 1/4 of a hin of wine, until this very day, until you have brought in the offering of your God. You shall eat neither bread, nor roasted grain, nor new produce. It is to be a permanent statute throughout your generation in all your dwelling places. Now, who wants to read about the next feast?
I will. Next is the feast, or appointed time, called the Feast of Weeks. Some call it Pentecost, starting in verse 15. You shall also count for yourselves from the day after the Sabbath, from the day when you brought in the sheaf of the wave offering, there shall be 7 complete Sabbaths. You shall count 50 days to the day after the 7th Sabbath. Then you shall present a new grain offering to Jehovah. You shall bring in from your dwelling places 2 loaves of bread as a wave offering, made of 2/10 of an ephah. They shall be of a fine flour, baked with leaven as first fruits to Jehovah. Along with the bread you shall present 7 1-year-old male lambs without defect, and a bull of the herd, and 2 rams. They are to be a burnt offering to Jehovah with their grain offering and their drink offerings, an offering by fire of a soothing aroma to Jehovah. You shall also offer 1 male goat as a sin offering, and 2 male lambs 1 year old as a sacrifice of peace offering. The priest shall then wave them with the bread of the first fruits as a wave offering with 2 lambs before Jehovah. They are to be holy to Jehovah for the priest. On this very day you shall make a proclamation as well. You are to have a holy convocation. You shall do no laborious work. It is to be a permanent statute in all your dwelling places throughout your generations.
Hey, next is the Feast of Trumpets, or Day of Shouting.
My turn. Okay, Leviticus 23:23. Again, Jehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, saying, In the 7th month of the 1st of the month you shall have a rest, a reminder by blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation. You shall not do any laborious work, but you shall present an offering by fire to Jehovah.
Now, I just want to remind you, Ezra and Caitlin, that we can't do some of the things that our Hebrew ancestors did, but we can still remember the holy days and rejoice in what they represent.
May I read about the next one?
Sure, it's about the Day of Atonement.
Also, on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto Jehovah. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before Jehovah your God. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even unto evening shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
And I'll read about the Feast of Sukkot, or the Feast of Booths. Jehovah said to Moshe, Tell the people of Israel, on the 15th day of this 7th month is the Feast of Sukkot, for 7 days to Jehovah. On the first day there is to be a holy convocation. Do not do any kind of ordinary work. For 7 days you are to bring an offering made by fire to Jehovah. On the 8th day you are to have a holy convocation and bring an offering made by fire to Jehovah. It is a day of public assembly. Do not do any kind of ordinary work. Wow, Hebrews have a lot of holy days.
Yes, and they all tell a very important story. That's right. Well, it's getting late. We'd better go home now.
Thanks for coming over. See you soon.
Thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe.